What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining us right here on Outside the Brand. This is your Friday Night SmackDown post show for February 10th, 2023. I'm your host, Phil, and of course, this is Outside the Brand. Thank you so much for joining us right here on your Friday nights, wherever you may be. Guys, Friday Night SmackDown took place tonight in Connecticut. You guys would think, hey, it's in Connecticut. Phil would be there. Yeah, no, I couldn't get tickets, and the SmackDown sold out really quickly for whatever reason. The SmackDown was pretty good. SmackDown was pretty good tonight. At least I thought so. We had a fatal four-way to determine a new number one contender for Gunther in the Intercontinental Championship. We had a lot of stuff happening with the Bloodline and Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn showed up tonight, and the one and only Jey Uso actually does show up here tonight. I would have done things a little bit differently there, but we'll get into that. And Big Bald and Small Bald, they did not win the tag titles, but it is what it is. It was a decent episode of SmackDown tonight. What'd you guys feel about it?
My bad. I thought Lost was gonna go, and also I didn't want to chew inside the mic.
Damn.
Yeah, I thought. Well, first of all, what's up, everybody in OTB land? Your boy is back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, was on vacation last week, so you know what I'm saying. Missed like 2-3 weeks. It's all good. Anyway, SmackDown to me. The first half of the show was kind of trash. I ain't gonna cap.
Other than the Bloodline Sammy, really wasn't that okay.
Yeah, like the Bloodline match was pretty good. The Fatal 4-Way was pretty good. Like the rest of the show was like kind of trash to me. So I don't know, but yeah. And then Ronda Rousey showed up on my screen too, so I'm like, oh my god, yeah.
That was bad. But yeah, other than the Bloodline Sammy stuff and the Fatal 4-Way, what else did we really have on this show?
Man, kind of just like when they said it started off slow. Ronda Rousey came on, made me want to just punch a small animal. Zelina Vega is the
we
most
do not condone animal abuse on this channel.
Neither do I. I'm just telling you, I'm just expressing my feelings. It made me want to do that. I'm not going to do it because that would be terrible. But it gave me the option. Like if I, But anyway, Zelina Vega is the most beautiful person I've seen today. Sammy and the Bloodline, the storyline is progressing beautifully, and hopefully it ends at 39. And I'm back in the driver's seat as far as Jey Uso being the one to not beat Roman, but to end the storyline. I don't think the storyline has to end with Roman losing. I think the storyline could end with Roman losing to a certain person, which is Jey Uso, championships or no championships, because that's really how, in my head, it started. Just off.
Oh, it definitely started with there. It definitely started there for sure.
Yeah. Raquel and Liv won. That was good. And
interesting considering how Liv smacked the shit out of her a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, listen, maybe they're just cool now. I don't understand.
You remember that smack? You remember that smack? That was hard. That was okay. Well, that's true, but like that was the hard way, bro.
Hey, shit. I don't know. I saw her smack the shit out of Sonya, and I bet you on Instagram they're gonna be at Wendy's in some drive-through. Her Sonya's best friend. So
Wendy's.
I was actually listening to the Out of Character podcast that Ryan Satin does. And today's guest was actually Liv Morgan. They actually talked about that slap that she did to Raquel, and she's like, yeah, that was like about a 75%, like power in me that I used with on that slap. If I actually went the other 25, I probably could have knocked the tooth out. I actually apologized to her on that. So I was like, oh damn, okay, well 75%, damn. It's kind of crazy, but
all right.
But hey, it was a hard slap for sure. But they teamed tonight. They beat Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, and it was basically just a showcase Raquel and Liv heading into the chamber in 8 days. So that is that, and we'll see where things go from there. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, they squashed Hit Row. I am not a big fan of that. I mean, yes, I love Sheamus and Drew.
I saw a report today about that too, and it kind of made me mad. Like that was the reason why they got squashed. I'm like, oh man.
What was the reason?
So I saw a report that said that Triple H and other officials backstage giving up on Hit Row, which is the reason why they got squashed tonight. And I'm like, no, I'm like, come on, man. Yeah,
I'm gonna pause you right there for a second. If you're giving up on them already, why'd you bring them back?
Because I guess, yeah.
And that's like a genuine question. Like, I actually have met those guys before, and they are certainly one of the most down-to-earth people I've ever met when it terms of like actual pro wrestlers that I have.
Yeah, because I didn't see the report until after the show. Because like I was live streaming it tonight, and like a lot of people were talking about Hit Row, and I'm like, I said, don't worry. I said, I think it's just the booking. They'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Like they just need to get booked right. They need to, work some more matches, get some more matches under their belt, do some more stuff. They'll be all right. And then I saw the report. I'm like, that's why they got squashed. I'm like, they just giving up on them completely. So it sucks.
To me, like, if you're just gonna use them just to get squashed every now and then, to me, why'd you bring them back? That's just how I feel about it. But that sucks. That genuinely sucks for them because they really could be good and something. But
the nucleus of what their group is gone.
Yeah.
And it's not coming back until he comes back, if he ever comes back. So it's like, I don't want to say I understand. I definitely don't like the fact that if that's like for real, I definitely don't want them to be given up on, because that's just terrible in every sense. But at the same time, I do understand why that could be something that could be real, because they're not gravitating the way they used to.
Oh, and yes, sorry, Loft, but and Corbin, look at Corbin's chat right there at the bottom. Michael Cole just can't stop hating on Dalla now either.
Yeah, I noticed
that too. That makes it even worse.
Yeah,
that makes it even worse when the commentator just rats on you every chance they get.
God dang it, freaking Michael Cole.
And I like Michael Cole. I think Michael Cole was great.
Yeah.
But, like, come on. I thought your job is actually... I thought your job as a commentator was actually to, like, put both guys and, like, talk about the good and bad of both people, like, of everyone in the ring.
Well, but in Michael Cole's defense, he does call Dom every name under the sun every time he's out there.
Well, yeah, because sometimes he does need to get the shit kicked out of him.
Okay, so I know that in ways they're different, but in ways they're the same too. I just want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think he's out there just like in the midst of hating Hit Row, but at the same time, he probably Top Dollar, unfortunately, probably is still one of the jokes of the locker room.
If it wasn't for that flop dollar shit, none of this would have ever happened.
Yeah. It's just something. It's an occurrence that you really can't stop. It's very unfortunate. No one deserves it, especially someone as like a group together as talented as they are. But it's something I feel like you just got to take it for what it is at the moment, because there's nothing they can really do.
He did say that, Aiden, too, that he called Rhea a bitch and needed to get her ass beat, but somebody's got to kick her ass.
And even more in Michael Cole's defense, we already said that we like the fact that Michael Cole doesn't have the handcuffs on him that Vince McMahon allowed him. So this is what we wanted.
Yes, in a way we wanted that, but like, dude,
I don't agree with the sentiment all the way, but this is what it is.
I don't know.
It would have happened to anybody.
Before,
is my point.
Yeah, but what you were saying before about the whole like the nucleus of the group, obviously Swerve is gone. He's not there anymore. Obviously he's in AEW. He actually showed up on Rampage tonight, but he's in some kind of feud with Dustin Rhodes now, so that's just great. But what Olaf is saying is true. I've always said this, and this is not even a shot towards Top Dollar or Ashante or hell, even BFAB, because BFAB, this is not even her fault in any stretch of the imagination or any of theirs. But Swerve made the group. Swerve made the group a lot, like really interesting, considering how he was just being portrayed in the group and how he made that group really fit together. Those three together, yeah, sure, they're the OG three. But Swerve made it what it was in NXT. And that's just how it all came together. It's not their fault. It's just with Swerve not being there, it took a hit. No pun intended.
That's the main objective. It's just you. And I want to say a whole bunch of curse words to Tony Khan for having Swerve in a freaking feud with Dustin Rhodes at this point in his career, but whatever.
Dude, like, I'm telling you,
it's just, I think that's part of it too, because like, if one of y'all left OTB and started going on the podcast and the podcast just sucked, I would have been pissed.
Right.
That's the way. And then not only if I saw y'all production was going down, if we were going down because of your absence and we couldn't do anything because you were over there doing a bad job, that makes everything. And I'm sure that messes with the morale of the three of them. I'm sure that it's something that's talked about. And I'm sure that's something that's being said backstage that, oh, they were better when Swerve was here. It's all this stuff goes into one package. It's not a good package, and it's not a package that Hit Row or anyone deserves, but it's what it is now. So I only thing we can do now is hope that they can somehow fix it. For God's sake, don't want them to get released, because first of all, no one deserves to get released, and two,
right,
when they're good, they're good. But tonight was just that was very. I didn't like what I saw tonight, and if that's the reason why, what Nate said, not good at all.
Now, I saw a report earlier on today that Triple H gave up on the Baron Corbin and JBL pairing. That's why we saw what JBL did on Monday. That's fine. You can give up on that, because that never worked.
It was ass.
Yeah,
I told you guys straight from the jump that shit was not going to work, because Baron Corbin does not need a mouthpiece. That's fine. That's fine. Like, you could totally give up on that. That's perfectly fine. But Hit Row like that, it sucks, because and it's not just because I've met them before. It sucks because of the fact that they really could be something if they had Swerve, and it's not their fault. It's just the way things went, and that's the one thing I did not like about how Swerve found a place of work. That's great, but if he could have held out a little bit longer, they all could have been back there on SmackDown together.
And I can't even blame Swerve in that sense because no one knew he was leave.
Yeah, no, like I don't blame Swerve at all for trying to find another place of work because he needs to support himself and his family or whatever, like whatever his situation is. He just needs to support himself. So you can't blame a guy, but nobody expected the way that Vince went down.
Yeah.
That honestly frustrates me, and it's not your fault, Nate, but that just irks me that they're just already giving up on the guys.
I was upset too. Like I said, because
I'm not saying it's your fault in buying.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, because like I said, like I want to see Hit Row do good too, like because I said, because I was really hoping, and I'm glad that they did, but I was really hoping that the Usos would not lose to freaking Braun and Ricochet. I'm like, I said I have the Usos lose to any other tag team on there except Los Lotharios, but like any other tag team on SmackDown, I would have.
What did Angel and Humberto do?
No, Phil, no.
We just hate Los Lotharios.
Yeah, no. I like Angel. Angel's my guy, but yeah, no. We not doing the Los Lotharios. But I was about to say, bruh, I would have them lose to any other tag team on there. Bring back the New Day. I have them lose back to the New Day. But Ricochet and Braun, heck no, nah. They wasn't even in the tournament. Like, I'm still pissed off that they just like, hey, let's hop up in this tournament real quick. Oh, Hit Row. Oh yeah, we about to whoop y'all real quick. Boom, and they beat them. Oh, Imperium, what's up? Oh yeah, get out of here. Boom. Like what?
And to make matters worse, when we could have actually had Sheamus and Drew McIntyre versus the Usos tonight, they're stuck in a random ass feud with the Viking Raiders. Why?
In which I also said the Viking Raiders, since the Viking Raiders got back, they've been doing more promos and segments than actual matches.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks.
Right. Yeah. Like, do you know how good those guys were in NXT? They never won tag team gold because they weren't really ever positioned in that. But like, dude,
they were tag team champs.
Were they?
They were tag team champs, and they retired them to the Street Profits, and then they came to the main roster.
Oh, that's right.
I remember that.
Oh my god! Well, they were NXT tag team champs. Well, either way, they were so good over there. And then they get here, and then because apparently just can't say war on WWE programming now, they changed them to the Viking experience or they did for 1
They're
week.
Vicious, Bill.
They did the Viking experience. They did the Viking experience for 1 week, and then
the Viking experience.
They did the Viking experience for 1 week, and then they changed it to, I think, like the Viking Raiders didn't show up until like 2 months on the main roster. I think it was such a weird way to try to find like a good name for them.
The Viking Raiders showed up the week after the Viking experience, because I remember that, because the Viking experience got so much heat. They was like, oh yeah, we got to change this name immediately. They was like, what's the closest name that we could do? Viking Raiders. All right, yep, yeah, we're gonna put that up in
because they were known as War Machine before going to WWE. Then in NXT, they were known as War Raiders because I don't know, maybe it's just some like thing or whatever. I don't know. Then they were known as the Viking Experience for 1 week on their debut for Raw, and then because they got shit on for the name, they changed it to the Viking Raiders. But they still had their tag team finisher name, which was Thor's Hammer in NXT, known as the Viking Experience. So either way, they did not get rid of the name. They just changed the team name to Viking Raiders and the finisher to the Viking Experience, which still, that's even worse, having a tag team finisher as the Viking Experience. That's just terrible. But why? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. That this is they were so good. I don't know. But other than that, guys, what happened with the Bloodline and Sammy and Jey and all that stuff tonight? That was real good. Real good television. Fantastic storytelling. In the parking lot specifically, which is even better because, yes, sure, a lot of stuff happens in the NXT parking lot. The NXT parking lot is like, you know, it don't ever step foot in the NXT parking lot because you're either going to get attacked or actually, no, that's it. You only get attacked in the NXT parking lot, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, they got Nikita. If I find out,
exactly.
I swear to God.
Bro, the zoom up was crazy. All you just saw was Nikita on the ground. I'm like, yo, what happened? Like, yo.
As soon as I find out who did,
I mean, Waff was on the brink.
Exactly.
Waff was crying in his videos. I'm like, oh no, Waff.
Bro, I was upset too. I didn't know that she actually got injured until they came out with the actual report saying that she got injured. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, that sucks.
Like,
whoever did that to my baby.
I mean, it's none of my business.
Bro,
I mean, it's none of my business.
Zoe Stark, bro. I'm pulling
Yo,
up.
she sucks, dog.
Bro, it's probably Zoe Stark. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up right now.
She's talking on Twitter all day. Maybe if I shake my ass,
it's none of my business to know what.
If you got some damn charisma, maybe people like you.
I mean, it's none of my business to actually know what actually happened in the parking lot to make her tear an ACL, but I want to actually kind of know what happened.
Yeah.
Like,
even though I like Zoe Stark, yeah, she might have to catch these hands. No cap.
She's the epitome of mid.
Yo, Sol Ruka took care of her on that NXT episode. I'm telling you right now. She might have lost. She might have lost, but who was standing tall? Sol freaking Ruka, baby. Let's go. Listen, I don't care. As long as you're standing tall in my book, you won.
That's a terrible book.
I was just about to say that's
book,
no. Yeah, I was about to say that don't work.
Don't read that book.
Why can't you guys let me have my moment? I
wish she won. I was mad too. I wish she won, but she lost. That's why I was mad.
Aiden said Roman logic. Roman logic. I didn't win. He lost.
That is the most stupid.
I didn't. No. Here's the thing with me. Here's the thing. I know she lost. I was very sad. I actually almost cried. But she stood tall at the end of it because she hit the Soul Snatcher. She hit the Soul Snatcher. The Soul Snatcher is easily one of my favorite moves in pro wrestling today. You can't even tell me otherwise. You can't. Because that move is so good. That move is gracious. Fantastic. It's divine. It is pristine.
Okay. I got a question though. Like, what if you're not in the ring though? How do you hit that on the outside? Like,
you can't. Like, I don't.
How do you hit that on that? I was about to say, do you gotta like climb over the announcer table and like hit a backflip?
You know,
like,
you know, I doubt Sol Ruka even sees this, but listen, I would love to see like and I know Kalisto's not in WWE anymore, but imagine if Sol Ruka just hit a Selena Del Sol. I'd be flipping my shit.
She probably can. She's really good.
Use that as like your outside. Use that as like your outside finisher, please. Like, because that would be insane.
She probably can. That should be crazy.
If I see Sol Ruka hit a Selena Del Sol, I will legitimately flip my shit.
Tell her to win the damn match next time, please.
Hey, listen. I've been sending all my good energy. It's just sometimes it's just, oh man, you know, I can't just be the only one, okay?
I was on my feet waiting for her to win that match, and when Zoe Stark, I almost threw up. I hate Zoe Stark, and so Ruka's freaking awesome. So that's why I didn't care what happened afterward. Of course, yeah, that was cool. Ooh, but she lost to Zoe Stark, bro. Like what? Look, Phil. Imagine if Cody freaking lost at Mania, and then Cody crossroads him at the end. Would you care?
Oh no, I'd be pissed because he's not the champion.
Do y'all realize the logic that Phil is thinking right now? Just find this thing. He knows what I'm talking about. He just, man, God.
You have blindness when it comes to Nikita too, so don't even.
What? What'd you say to me? What did you say to me?
You heard me. You heard me.
I dare you to say it again. Say that again. I didn't hear you.
I will say it again because you did hear me, but you just want me to say it again.
No, say it again.
You have that blindness when it comes to Nikita Lyons too, so don't even get to me. Yes, you.
Oh man.
What are we talking about now? Now we just lying. Now we just lying. If we gonna lie about stuff, I can lie too.
Cap, that means lie.
Accusations. This is ridiculous. No, damn well. I've been waiting for Nikita to beat Mandy this whole time, and then Mandy just gets left. She want to do OnlyFans stuff, so she got to go. Nikita gets hurt,
and then Roxy was like, "Hey, I'm right here."
Yeah, Nikita was supposed to win that breakout tournament, and none of y'all are going to sit here and tell me that she wasn't going to before Roxanne came.
Oh, Nikita was easily supposed to win that tournament. She was supposed to win that tournament easily.
And then got injured. I'm like, man.
Aiden, shut up. You just hate Nikita. Shut up. I don't care what Aiden's talking about. Aiden just be talking.
All right, guys. Well, I mean, listen, just don't go to the NXT parking lot and you'll be okay. But I guess what happens in the SmackDown parking lot stays in the SmackDown parking lot, or at least that's what we thought, because now the Usos have to watch at home, because sometimes you see things on TV rather than actually seeing it live, and we'll go over what that means when we get there.
I completely forgot that SmackDown is in Canada next week. I'm like, oh, like as soon as Paul Heyman said, I was like, they're in Canada next week. I'm like, that's why. Okay, yeah.
Well, we'll talk about what that means, because I know some actually texting me afterwards saying, Phil, like, what does that mean? Like, do you actually have like word on that? And I do. So we'll talk about that when we get there.
Got y'all.
It's honestly very easy if you know the ins and outs of the Usos and what they have done in the past. So we'll talk about it when we get there. But one Uso is still allowed to show up at Elimination Chamber, though. So that is going to be very, very key to the match in 8 days against Sami Zayn and Roman. So we'll get to that when we get to there. But guys, I want to thank you so much for joining us already here on OTB. If you guys like what you heard so far, the whole banter between everybody here, it's always a great time when we actually have all this stuff like this. So hit the like button, turn on the bell for all notifications as you hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss an episode when we go live. Also go get the merch. We have our merchandise store now. It is officially there it is. That's one of our merchandise items that you can get on Teespring, the official home of OTB, and it's merchandise. You guys can get the phone case. You guys can also officially get OTB hats.
What? Hold on, I'm about to look this up right now.
We got hats.
No cap. Get it?
We got hats. We got hats now.
Nah. I'm about to leak this up. Hold on.
Now here's the thing about the hat. The OTB logo on the hat had to be completely changed because the yellow, the blue, and the red for some reason just did not want to actually work on the hat. So
I swear, if I see a snapback on here. Oh, I'm kind of disappointed now.
Yeah, it's honestly not even my fault though, because like that, like I had to put it as a white logo because the yellow, the red, and the blue just would not actually work on the actual hat. But at least you have a black hat with a white logo. I mean, it doesn't look too bad.
I like it.
I about to say the logo seems kind of small.
That's the only like that's as big as I could put it, honestly.
Oh.
That's as big as I could put it without it getting cut off, which is kind of
I'm disappointed.
Sad. But hey, listen, if you want an OTB hat to support the channel, I mean, it's not the end of the world.
I about to say, here's what you do. You take the picture of the OTB logo, right? You go to your nearest lids, you know what I'm saying? And you buy like a $40 hat and you tell them, hey, I want to get this mug customized. You feel me? Then they'd be like, all right, what you want on it? You show them the picture of the OTB logo. Bada bing, bada boom. Customization. It's like $70. But you know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? It's yours. So that's all that matters. You feel me? It might not be the cheapest option, but you know.
Damn.
I wish they actually had like a, get a sample so that I can actually see what it's like what it actually looks like. But no, I'd have to buy it myself, and but yeah, it's hey, listen, if you want to get the hat, go get the hat. But hats aren't the only thing we have on there. As we have phone cases, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all that kind of stuff right on the
pantyhose for the ladies.
Teespring.
Okay.
No, we actually don't have those.
All right. I get Valentine's Day is on Tuesday, but come on, Loft.
come OCB condoms for that special lady.
Oh my god.
Dude.
100 pack.
Oh my god.
The 100 pack, you know what I'm saying? The 100 pack.
Yeah.
Hot and cold.
Oh my god.
What? Now we have to be sponsored by Blue Chew, right? Because that they got warning, right?
I'm about to say,
my god.
OTB jelly.
That was for the adults. That was for the adults. Please, for the love of Jesus.
The OTB jelly, bro.
OTB jelly. We gotta age restrict this video. This is bad.
Oh my god.
Age restrict this one.
Dude, why? Well, why'd you have to bring it up? Why'd you have to bring it up? I
don't know.
I was going t-shirts, hoodies, phone cases, and hats. You
this dude
went
came
left
out
field.
He had panties.
I'm sorry. I went off script. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I'm sorry.
I was going t-shirts, hats, hoodies, and phone cases. You went completely left field. Why?
I apologize. I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
It's been a long day.
It has been a long day.
It honestly has. I don't blame you, honestly. But
OTB hub is crazy.
Okay, that means so many different terrible things.
That is where I draw the line.
OTB
I don't even know what that means. What did you say?
I said OTB fans.
Outside the fans.
Outside the fans. Outside the fans. Oh my god. Be making that Mandy Rose bank, boy.
I don't think he's gonna do that, But...
We would never be able to do that. That's way too high.
Oh my god, bro. Well, hold on, what's this?
So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, shit.
SmackDown.
Let's get into the show, guys. Support the channel in any way you can. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you have to do in order to, get YouTube to honestly be able to see us. Let us actually know in the live chat if you actually got notifications for the stream tonight, because I've heard YouTube has just been broken in the last few days. That's why I'm yes.
No.
You actually kind of confused me there for a second. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Okay. But this shit just completely went off the rails.
It's lost salt.
Woo.
Oh, holy shit in this house.
Okay. Did not get a notification, says Deontay. Great. God dang it. Okay. Great job, YouTube. I appreciate it. Let's just get into SmackDown. We kicked off SmackDown with Paul Heyman in the ring, holding both of Reigns' championships. So it's interesting that he was holding both the titles, but Roman Reigns not being seen. Heyman says that that ever since he and Brock Lesnar conquered the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak, he didn't offer predictions, he gave spoilers. Heyman says that the Island of Relevancy is under two prongs of attack. Sami Zayn, who is not here this evening, and also from Cody Rhodes on Raw. Heyman calls the two title belts he's holding the plasma and the blood flowing through the entire bloodline. Heyman then says, without the titles, there is no Island of Relevancy, no bloodline, no Paul Heyman, and no Roman Reigns. Interesting choice of words. But hey, I guess if there were no world championships in all of WWE, there would be no Roman Reigns. Nice.
I didn't like that line because I think that's what I've been trying to explain like this whole time. Like he's not. You take those championships away from Roman, and there's nothing there. So the fact that he said it, it was like, okay, well, I don't know. I guess that means he's gonna leave when he loses, but I don't know what that really means. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I'll tell you right now, though, if Paul Heyman ever calls Cody Rhodes a dumbass again, we might have some problems.
I was hoping Cody came out there.
Yeah, I thought Cody was gonna smack the taste out this man's mouth.
We might actually have some problems because he is certainly not a dumbass, and he needs to win at all costs at WrestleMania night too.
I for real thought Cody was about to strangle that man. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, yep, rest in peace to Paul. It's over.
Making jokes about his daddy, like that's ridiculous.
But I will say what Heyman did say is true. It's nothing but personal when it comes to the NYs and the Rose. So yes, of course he had to make it personal on Monday. Because yes, you're doing it for your father, but you also have to do it for yourself too. And this is legit. Like, well, I'm actually making an episode of OTV solely on that promo during the weekend. So stay tuned for that. I think Loft, we were gonna talk about doing an episode on that because that has to be an episode. That promo is just insane. But yeah, that promo was great, and we'll definitely talk about that soon. But yeah, Paul Heyman calling Cody a dumbass, that just did not fly with me. Heyman is interrupted by Sami Zayn, who slides into the ring behind Paul's back. Zayn takes the mic from Heyman. And Zayn says that this is where a month ago, Solo or the Usos would have ran to the ring and taken Zayn out already. But right now, Heyman is out there alone. Zayn says that Heyman knows that Reigns' days as champions are numbered. And Zayn also said that him leaving and Jey walking out on the bloodline is causing everything to crumble around them, which is true. From what we have seen on television, that is totally been the case. Zayn says that Jimmy will side with his twin brother or his twin brother or his abusive cousin, which is kind of crazy to use those words, but honestly, he's not too far off. Zayn then says that the bloodline is on its way out and everyone knows it. Zayn gives a spoiler to Heyman saying that Reigns has 8 days left as champion. He then grabs Heyman close, hugs him, and tells Heyman to tell Reigns that he doesn't have to worry about Cody Rhodes heading into WrestleMania because Sammy will be the one to take him down. Him being Roman Reigns, not Cody. But I loved Sammy's involvement in all of this. I did. I love Sammy's involvement because, we're obviously only 8 days away from the show, so Sammy has to do something with Heyman and the bloodline or something of that nature. So I thought that was good. But again, I understand that Cody and Sammy are both going after Roman, but keep Cody on Raw. I don't want them to keep using each other's names because they're in the same story. Cody's on Raw, Sammy's on SmackDown. Keep it that way. Because Sammy's story is Sammy's story. Cody's story is Cody's. Like, why do we have to put them together right now? We don't have to put them together because at that point, people are just going to want that triple threat. And that triple threat is certainly not going to happen. We don't need that triple threat. And in fact, that's probably one of the worst decisions they could ever make.
Yeah, that triple threat sounds like a terrible decision. Hopefully I'm not even going to say hopefully, because I don't think Triple H would do something like that. But in the same sense of Sammy, though, I understand why they have to keep saying Cody's name. They're just trying to make sure that everyone knows what's happening now and what's happening in the future, because you can't really ignore one without acknowledging the other, So I don't know. I just need Sammy to have a great match and fall this short. That's all they really have to do. This whole thing has to be as complicated, because it even went into the whole the Usos fighting against Braun and Ricochet. It was the conversation started where should they lose tonight? No, they shouldn't lose tonight. They shouldn't lose at all until WrestleMania, because you don't have a story with Braun and Ricochet. You have a story with Sammy and KO. And this all goes with Roman. Your feud with Sammy, the feud with Sammy should only be a bridge for Sammy and KO. It should not be something that ends Roman's reign, because it's not going to be something that is going to be long term. And the Sammy effect is the same. The effect of Sammy leaving the bloodline is already changed, because now I'm getting the exact same quotes that I was getting from fans before Sammy got there, calling the bloodline boring. So this stuff is already dwindling down, and Sammy has only been away for 2 weeks now. So the Sammy effect
since the Rumble,
the Sammy effect is gone now. So now they have to do something at WrestleMania, because now there's no one there to give them the extra life that Sammy did. Now it's gone. Now everyone is back on this is getting boring, and it didn't take that long. So I don't know how they're going to advance this, but as much as I wanted Cody to come out and like slap Paul today, I definitely understand Phil's sentiment and just keeping the two things separate for the moment, so there's no confusion in which one is more important. Keep Cody on Raw, keep Sammy on SmackDown, because we only got a week. It's 8 days from now. Well, 7 technically now. So it's just, this can be done. You know what I'm saying? This can be done.
It's like WWE knows that Sammy's the right guy to do it, but they're just gonna push Cody because Cody won the Rumble, and they just know that's the guy. To me.
Yeah, they can't.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, no, we hear you. We know you guys think it's Sammy, but it's not going to be Sammy. So just get over it."
That's the reality of it. If it was going to be Sammy, Sammy would have won the damn Rumble. But that's not how the real Rumble works. You know, it don't matter how over Sammy is.
Yeah. They did Cody so there's always going to be that what if, though, because if Cody Rhodes did not get that torn pec, I wonder what those 7 months would have been like. Because let's be real, Sammy got as over as he did because Cody was not there. Who knows if we would have gotten like subtle hints. Because Cody made it very clear on the night he returned, on that Monday Night Raw, he was coming after the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
He made it very clear on first promo back. So we definitely would have had subtle hints going through the months as we got closer to the Rumble. Cody probably, I think, was going to win the Rumble regardless.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't get hurt, but like, there's always going to be that what if when Cody if Cody did not get hurt, what would have happened? Especially with Sami Zayn in the Bloodline, because who knows what that would have been.
We would have been in the same spot, just different people, just different cast members. We would have been in the same spot we are now. It probably would have just been better for Cody in the long run, but that's what it is.
Him
now.
Entering in at number 30 did not do him any favors either.
Fair point.
But I don't know. WWE has 8 weeks, 7 weeks coming this Monday to make an actual storyline out of it for Cody. We'll see. I don't want a turn to happen, but fans do what they want.
Yeah, you can't change it now. And I'm if Sammy beat Roman at Elimination Chamber or at WrestleMania, the fans would switch very quickly, because then they would realize that there is nothing that is keeping the Bloodline and Sammy that entertaining. Because even though what Paul Heyman said in kayfabe when he was talking about Sammy, can you really picture him as Universal Champion? He wasn't wrong. Because it sounds good. I think people are more obsessed with the feeling of Sammy beating Roman than what happens after WrestleMania goes off. That's the issue. I'm not calling Sammy anything beyond amazing, because what he did for this storyline is it's all-time level stuff here, you know. But at the same time,
we love Sammy over here. We love Sammy.
all the love and stuff aside, logic matters, you know, and things happen for reasons. If I'm being honest, I definitely trust Cody more with the future of the company than I do Sammy. That doesn't mean Sammy's a terrible wrestler. That doesn't mean Sammy's bad at anything. That just means that I have more trust in one than I do the other. Is that because of AEW? Yeah, because he damn near repackaged himself. He repackaged himself and then took shop there, and then further made himself into what he is now.
He was known just as Cody. He was known just as Cody because they trademarked Rhodes.
So
who's Cody at the end of the day?
So you've done all this work. Cody's done all this work. Lost his arm, came back, and he has his arm now, and he still has the freaking momentum that he had before he left. And now we're gonna throw him away because the feeling of Sammy beating him would be great. Yeah, of course it would be. It would be freaking amazing. But then SmackDown's gonna come back on, and then you're gonna realize, okay, now Roman's gone, the bloodline is gone, and now it's only Sammy. What happens now? And as great as Sammy is right now, we're not going to act like people cared as much about Sammy when he was in his feud with Jeff Hardy, or when he was doing the whole conspiracy theorist thing. Yeah, it was funny, but no one was jumping up and down and buying his merch. The only reason they did that is because he's hand in hand with the biggest act in professional wrestling, which is Roman Reigns. And once that all goes away, now you have to deal with reality. And reality is Sammy just isn't that draw. Everyone can say that word all the time. Then let's talk about it in a way that doesn't fit the narrative. He just isn't that. That's okay. Some people just aren't the draw. And it's okay. But him winning in the long run will be a detriment to Sammy because he will be hot for that one night, and then it'll just dwindle down. And then now we'll be having a discourse on TikTok, people calling Sammy trash. We've seen this story play out too many times. So why are we acting like we don't know how this book ends?
Right.
You have an easy solution. Cody Rhodes. Why you don't have to make stuff so complicated? It ain't that deep. It's right there in front of you.
I agree. And there's only like I just wanted to all like actually work out in the end. I want everybody like not everybody can be happy, but you're gonna have two great storytelling endings with two amazing matches happening at WrestleMania if people just allow things to happen in the way WWE has things planned out. Sammy's gonna get his, Cody's gonna get his. Fans should be happy at the end of the day. But will they? Of course not, because you can't satisfy. But hopefully, WWE knows what they're doing, and we can only just sit and watch.
Yeah,
and let things play out. Our first match of the night was the whole Sheamus and Drew McIntyre versus Hit Row thing. This was a squash. Top Dollar didn't even actually get into the match. That's how short this was. He got hit, but he wasn't actually legally in the match. And actually, Top Dollar tweeted about that on Twitter.
Oh dear God.
And another thing that I noticed during the match too is that when Ashante was getting the brakes beat off of him, Top Dollar was just sitting in the corner not doing nothing. I'm like, yo, go help your partner. Like, this dude is getting stumped out right now by freaking Sheamus the whole match, and you just sitting there in the corner. Like, bro, like, go help your teammate out. And he didn't do it. And then once I saw that Drew hit Top Dollar with the Claymore, and then Sheamus hit him with the bro kick, I'm like, did they just squash it? And then like I said, after the live, that's when I saw the report, like, hey, they giving up on him. I'm like, this sucks, man.
I'm gonna be so frustrated about that during the entire weekend, bro. I'm like, oh my God, that again, not your fault, Nate, but Jesus Christ, why do you have to give up on them so early? But this was basically a squash. Top Dollar tried to take a cheap shot, Sheamus, but Sheamus grabbed him and hit the a grand total of 20. So you just got 23 chops to the chest, basically. Terrible. It has to hurt. But Sheamus then hit White Noise on Ashante. McIntyre hit top dollar with the Claymore bro kick to Ashante by Sheamus, and that is it. 1, 2, 3, and it was over. After the match, on the Titantron, the Viking Raiders and Valhalla, Sarah Logan, among the trees and fire, and this is in the notes. That's why I have to say it like that. Doing Viking related things, and yeah, they appear to be challenging Sheamus and McIntyre to a match next week. Honestly, if you just want my opinion here, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care.
I love Sheamus. I love Drew McIntyre. I actually thought that the Viking Raiders in this new whole thing with Valhalla could be cool. But it's not. And I just don't care. See, we'll have to see even when I talk because it's not even that cool. Damn it. The fuck? What the fuck are they doing with those guys?
Nothing. In fact.
Nothing at all. Oh, no. Okay.
That's it. They're not doing anything.
My bad. I'm watching the Bucks game, and I saw. My bad. I'm watching the Bucks game, and I saw Giannis slip and fall, and he started grabbing his knee. I'm like, no! But he's back up. He's back up. He's good. He's good. He's good. I got scared for a second. I was like, no! The season is over. I was say it's over.
We're done.
Yep, it's over.
Where the hell are the guy with the mops? Where's the guy with the mops? Come on, I'm about
to say they just ended the second quarter. I was about to say, well, they just ended halftime. Oh yeah, he slipped. Luckily, his leg didn't go all the way, but yeah, he slipped. Man, they're trying to get my man's again. Like, we just got Jay Crowder. All right, we don't need Giannis getting hurt. We trying to make a push. We trying to make a push. We on a 9-game win streak right now. All right, we trying to make a push.
Jay Crowder, man.
I was about to say, we trying to make it 10 tonight against the Clippers.
Damn, I don't know. Then I fell asleep. After that match because Lacey Evans showed up on my screen.
Oh, man. Yeah, that made it worse for me too. I was like, first we get a squash match with freaking Hit Row, and then Lacey Evans show up on my screen. I'm like, yeah, this is a great show so far. Yeah.
Lacey Evans versus Carmen Harris. That is.
With a name like that, she deserved to lose.
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy is I've actually never seen Carmen Harris, considering this was in Connecticut. I have never seen her on any independent show.
Somebody told me, it was like, yo, she was on AEW. I'm like, crap. I'm like, BS. Nah, ain't no way.
When?
I'm like, where? Exactly, where?
Probably on Dark Elevation, but either way, I don't watch that. So there you go. This was just pointless. Just to be completely blunt, a camel clutch, a cobra clutch, I should say, not camel. Nope, that's not it. Cobra clutch, for the win. Again, I don't care. It's legitimately the same gimmick that Lacey has done 5 times now. She's done the same gimmick 5 times, and it still hasn't gotten over. So what is wrong? It must be her.
No, so you got to salute her.
No. Excuse you? Excuse you?
You don't want to salute her? Sorry.
The only person I salute is John Cena, okay? The only person I salute is John Cena, okay?
The only 2 people in the military that I salute are A, John Cena, and B, my father, okay? That's it.
And also Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Yes, facts. Shout out to Big Bob.
Yeah.
Montez Ford as well.
Oh yeah, it does.
But like honestly, honestly, guys, this is the 5th time he's tried to do this gimmick. It doesn't work. It's not even the gimmick anymore that sucks. It's legitimately her. She can't get this over. It's legitimately crickets every time she is on TV.
I want you to salute me.
No!
There's too much passion in that. No. He said no.
He said no. Oh my God.
It's not working. You're not gonna make me do it.
No. Oh man. Somebody clip this.
Who does she think she's talking to?
We're gonna use it every time someone asks me a question.
No.
No.
Oh man.
Okay. Either find something else, or I don't know. Just find that's it. Find something else. Because I'm telling you right now, this is not working. I can't be the only one that says that this is not working. People see that it's not working, right? Like you guys know it's not working.
Yeah.
Like
it ain't hard to see that.
Like
she might
5 times you try to do this gimmick. Off.
You said what?
5 times she tries to does this gimmick. 5 times.
She might as well go back to what she was doing
this
before.
Isn't book. But this is it. That's what she did before. This is what she done.
No, I'm talking about the other thing.
The
like
same gimmick 5 times.
The other thing she used to do. The damn. When she came out with the dress.
5 times long.
Oh yeah,
it's the same.
Southern Belle.
That's the same gimmick.
Yeah, the Southern Belle.
Sassy Southern Belle is just her being her calling us nasties and still doing the salute because she was in the military. It's the same gimmick.
I never noticed her doing the salute with the freaking dress.
I remember her calling the nasties.
Yeah, I remember the nasties. Yeah, I remember that.
She's done the salute for every reignition of the gimmick.
Oh damn.
And the dress. And the dress. So like it's the same gimmick 5 times. We're not Booker T over here. You can't just do 5 time and expect it to work. I said that 5 times. Good job. But you can't expect it to work.
That crowd did not give a damn.
No,
I did.
No, Saul, I love you, bro, but don't swear to me. Don't swear to me in this chat.
That's crazy.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Tell me he did not just say that.
Don't curse.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't swear to me in the chat. You'd rather have Eva Marie.
Eva Marie.
Why do I keep hearing her name?
For real, I've been hearing her name.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't swear to me.
I've heard her name more in this
month
than I've heard like anybody else. I'm starting to get tired. I'm trying to approve it. I'm gonna get mad. Like, I stop.
Well, what? I'm just so flabbergasted at this whole thing. Like,
What
it
happened
hurts. It hurts seeing me on it hurts seeing her on television.
No.
I actually hope somebody clipped that.
Yeah,
If you did,
we need somebody to clip that.
Please, somebody clip that and somebody clip the whole segment, right? Of me just, talking about Lacey Evans, and I'll probably do that for the OTB TikTok. I probably will.
No.
I'll probably the OTB TikTok. After that, though, we had the tag team titles on the line. It was looking just to be Jimmy Uso versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet. And then, as soon as Samantha Irvin was about to announce Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso emerges in the crowd in Uncasville, Connecticut. And he's here. He's here. He walks down the stairway to get into the ring, embraces his brother and Jimmy, and we actually had the tag team match between the Usos versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet. I would have done things completely different. But, I'm glad we got the match, because honestly, it wasn't all that bad of a match.
How you would have done that, Phil? I forgot Phil is delayed.
What was that, Nate?
Oh yeah.
I said how would you would have done that?
Oh, not have Jey show up.
Oh, well, yeah.
Just don't have him show up. Don't have him show up until the Elimination Chamber.
That's what I've been telling people. I'm like, bro, just don't do it. And then,
yeah.
I mean, it may.
I was say he wouldn't be able to show up anyway at the Elimination Chamber because of the whole situation. But
that's Jimmy. Jey
can
show up.
Both.
That's just Jimmy.
I was about to say they both had him on their rec.
Is it both?
That's just Jimmy.
I thought it was both.
Jimmy,
yeah, I thought it was both.
It's just Jimmy.
Yeah, I know Solo can show up.
I've read multiple stuff about this. I've read multiple stuff about this. It's just Jimmy that can't show up.
God dang it, Jimmy. Dang it.
I would have had Jey Uso show up here tonight. I would have not had Jey Uso show up next week in Canada, and only show up at the Elimination Chamber, mainly because of the fact, who says that? I mean, I know Solo wasn't there, but who says you can't use the Freebird rule? They used the Freebird rule on Raw 30. Sammy defended the tag team titles with Jey at Raw 30. Who's to say if Solo was there, why couldn't he be the one to team with Jimmy?
Oh, when this dude Jimmy said, "Hey, Paul, why don't you get in the ring with me?" I was like, "Oh my god."
What are you talking about, man?
I was like, yo, imagine the wise man.
Or Corbin, right there. Jimmy could have soloed it, no pun intended. Jimmy could have went in solo, and just try to make it happen for the bloodline, as a test. From the tribal chief, you have to go on it alone. Now, I don't know actually how you would go about that, because defending the tag team titles on your own. It probably has to be a big task to do, but just because you can't lose on your way to WrestleMania, but you could have done something. You probably could have ended in nefarious ways, you know. But I would have just not had Jey show up tonight. Make him actually sweat it out.
That'd have been cool.
But you know, we actually had Jey show up tonight, and that pop that Connecticut did for Jey, that was a very good pop there, Connecticut. I don't know if any of you guys, I doubt any of you guys are actually from Connecticut, but shout out to Connecticut. They actually did well tonight for that pop. But yeah, you know, hey, we got a good match out of it though. The tag team championship match is not bad at all.
Yeah. Ricochet is. I don't want him in this tag team. I do not want him in this tag team against Braun.
I told you, bro. You could have just broken it up already.
I hate the tag team. It's just not it. They had a good match tonight, but no, bro. I can't do it for much longer.
I love how you told me like a couple of weeks ago, why would you break him up so soon? This is why, bro. This is why.
That's what I'm saying. But your thing was like break him up immediately. That's what I was trying to explain. I wanted to get to this point of like now it's like, okay,
it wasn't all that long ago.
But they didn't even have a match yet. That's my point. Don't break them up immediately. Let them get to the point first, at least. And the thing is, they still had a good matchup from it. You know?
Yeah.
You saw it and was like, yeah, break them up. I'm like, you can't break them up right now. They didn't even do nothing yet. You can't punish them before they commit the crime. You know what I'm saying?
Braun Strowman is in this tag team because of a punishment.
Of course he is. We know that already. We gonna punish him again? You gonna punish him twice?
Why not? You open your mouth on Twitter, you're gonna get punished.
That's crazy. That's I mean
that's actually wild.
Tell me right now, wouldn't you rather like? Tell me right now, you wouldn't actually want to see Braun Strowman more as a heel than this random ass babyface that he is right now?
I don't want to see Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman is a. Oh, okay. Well, yes. That's actually very true. But
we're talking about it, like...
to me, I would rather much more see him as a heel than a babyface. Hey, this guy's a big, bald monster. Make him a heel. just don't do the train gimmick again. We're good.
Oh God, he gonna be the train forever. That's just what he is now. He ain't doing that.
I heard one of the funny. I heard one of the funniest takes on TikTok, and I heard one of the funniest takes on TikTok when it comes to that tag team, and it's easily gonna be like a staple on the show until this team is no more. Big bald and small bald. That is hilarious.
Big bald and small bald.
Wow.
See now you make
hilarious, and I love it.
Now that makes me wish that Braun never cut his hair. You should have kept the ponytail, god dang it. Oh my God.
I gotta find a person to shout them out on that.
Like I get that everybody like once you get older you start going bald, but man, try and keep your hair for as long as you can, please. Like man. My God, bro.
Oh my God. I want to give this person a shout out because oh my God. Listen, I'm not going to be able to find them now. But hey, listen. Just shout out to you. Shout out to you, whoever made that team name on TikTok because that is absolutely hilarious, and that's just gonna be a staple here until that tag team is no more. So shout out to you. But man, that legitimately had me cracking up when I heard her say that. That was incredible. But the match was insanely good. The Usos retained the titles, as they should have. Because whenever they're on TV and they actually have the titles on the line, they win. But for some reason, the titles aren't on the line and it's on TV. It was I don't even know if I can even really say that now because they don't really wrestle on TV unless it's not with the titles on the line.
Finally, it was stupid for them to be in matches where they weren't defending the championship. It's stupid.
So Strowman exit the ring and charged around, the ring with his running train gimmick, but Jey ducks him, and Strowman just
stupid.
He sent himself.
Stupid. He
sent himself over that table.
He thought he like, oh yeah, I got you, Jey. Jey said, dummy, get over this table,
And he sent himself over that table too. Like it was. Dude, terrible. Ricochet went up to the top rope, but Jimmy counters with an uppercut. Jey makes a tag without Ricochet knowing it. Ricochet actually hit a shooting star press onto Jimmy, but Jey hit an Uso splash from the top in all one motion, by the way. And Ricochet immediately got pinned after that. And Jey covered for the win, and the Usos retained the titles. Really cool looking ending. I have to say, that was a really cool ending. Doing the shooting star press and then actually getting hit with the Uso splash. Really cool. But the Usos retaining here were no question about it. And people were telling me, like, I don't know if they're going to retain. They were going to retain. Come on. But I understand that people send them in as like, I don't know, because we didn't actually know if Jey was going to show up.
Yeah.
So I understood what they were saying, but in the end, I'm like, come on, they're retaining. They're not losing till Mania.
Yeah.
They can't. They shouldn't.
Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Keep it simple.
Now, Laf and I were begging for them to lose at Raw 30, but that was just because they were together, and we were all just like, oh yeah, please. We love the Judgment Day, so.
That's fucking awesome, man. Oh. Dude, it's close. It's close. Damn.
You, Chris, and I would have just been marking out in our section.
Man.
We would have been screaming that song.
Sammy, I want Sammy to get pinned in that match so bad, dog. It was a cool
Sammy to get pinned.
Moment, but damn. Damn. Oh well.
So I mean, do you guys even want to talk about that Rousey segment?
I didn't know we had a choice.
Oh God, dude, no. Like, bro, I mean, this is what should have happened.
I'll give you guys the choice. If you want to talk about it, sure. If you don't, that's okay. Because honestly, it just set up a tag team match for next week, which is stupid.
Bro, I was about to say Natalya. First of all, why was Natalya on my screen? I didn't want to see Natalya on my freaking screen. Second of all, she was talking crap about Shayna. All right, I don't condone no type of Shayna slander.
Weren't you guys tag team partners like a few weeks ago?
Exactly. Anyway, she was talking crap about Shayna. I thought Shayna was gonna come directly out there and break her nose again. I thought she was gonna smack her with the meanest knee I ever seen, V-trigger like. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was gonna do that. No, Shayna was like, "Don't ever compare me to Ronda Rousey." Next thing you know, Ronda Rousey pops up. I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "This is getting terrible. This is getting terrible." Then Ronda Rousey comes up, look like she gonna do something, and then Shayna just waka hit her with the meanest elbow I ever seen, and then the fight start happening. Then look who shows up, Shotzi. I'm like, okay, all right then, cool. Y'all couldn't have brought nobody else. Shotzi, all right, cool. And then Shotzi gets the beats by Dre as well. All right, cool. Yeah, get stumped out. And then that's it. That's it.
Gets the beats by Dre. That's awesome.
Gets the beats, the beats by Dre. I'll shout out to my guy Chisel Adonis. That's my favorite YouTuber. That's where I get it from. But yeah, the beats by Dre.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Nate just explained the segment, so we don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm
still upset with how they booking Shayna though. I'm still upset with how they booking Shayna. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, stop making Shayna look so terrible, bro. Put some respect on her name.
I didn't even realize that was Shayna's music up until I saw her face. So
yeah, they changed her music like twice.
And I'm right. Shayna and Natalya did used to team up together. So like, how does this make any sense? Like, and isn't Natalya a heel anyway?
Apparently, I guess she's a babyface now because she's a
Natalya and Shotzi were heels.
No, she's a babyface now because Shayna broke her nose. Remember?
I remember that, yeah, but I okay. Well, at least I thought Shotzi was a heel.
I was about to say Shotzi was a heel, but she got injured and then she just came back. So they're like, no, babyface. Yeah.
Yeah, like they need to be way more like deliberate when it comes to like babyface and heel turns. Because like, listen, I don't know who to cheer and boo.
They hit the swerve, no Strickland. You know what I'm saying? The swerve, no Scott. That's what they hit.
The swerve, no Scott.
Swerve, no Scott.
Swerve, no Scott. The swerve, no Strickland. Yeah.
You know what? I was actually glad I wasn't there at SmackDown because I actually did not actually get to see Rousey live, which is really cool. So good.
And then Charlotte Flair popped up on my TV too. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, I don't even know what to think of Charlotte anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think of Charlotte. I just want her to lose. So backstage, Jey is waiting alone when he was by Sami Zayn. It's basically the parking lot. I mean, we saw all the production trucks and everything like that. So, Sami Zayn says that he knows that he is put in a tough position right now, but he knows Reigns well, and so does Jey. Jey knows him a lot more than Sami, but Reigns won't forget what happened at the Royal Rumble. Zay says that Jey Uso walking out meant a lot to him. Zayn says that Jey does not have to go down with the ship. There is a way out for him. Zay says, and I quote, "I acknowledge you." Then he put out his fist for a fist bump. And Jey reluctantly, it took him a while, but he actually does do a fist bump back. To me, signifying, Jesus. can't speak, signifying that there's that still like the friendship is still there technically, but he doesn't want to. Like, it's conflicting to Jey, but the friendship is still technically there. So that's very interesting, and I love the way that they did it. We'll see where things go from there, but I thought that was a very nice segment to do between Sammy and Jey Uso.
Yeah, it's interesting what they're going with here. I think it's going to come off to a great payoff with them eventually fighting, but I think they're putting all the steps in to make this a heart-wrenching breakup. You know what I'm saying? So I'm down with it. I just want it all to fall in the way I have it planned out in my head. It probably won't, but I do love the way it's developing as time goes on now, especially at the very end.
It makes me still believe that Jey, it makes me still believe that Jey is going to show up at the Elimination Chamber. Still, I still think Jey has a shot at showing up at the Elimination Chamber. That fist bump really does a lot for that part of the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I hope WWE does it. I hope, right? I really do. I hope WWE somehow, some way, actually gets things going on the right path.
Only time will tell now.
We had Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green take on Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. This was really just to showcase two people inside the Elimination Chamber. Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, they were just mad that they weren't in the chamber, and Adam Pearce is pissed, saying, listen, you guys are actually perfect for each other because you guys actually have a lot in common than you think, so screw it. Tag team match, you two versus Liv and Raquel, and it's official. And then he leaves, pissed off. Adam Pearce has been getting really mad as of late since Chelsea showed up.
Not a happy man.
And honestly, I know Adam Pearce and I aren't on good terms right now, but I actually like this Adam Pearce.
I like this Adam Pearce.
I like this Adam Pearce. I like the aggression that this Adam Pearce is showing.
Who knows? Maybe he'll block you on Twitter.
Listen, Adam. Listen. I'm a changed man, okay? I'm a changed man.
Shut up, Phil.
He said, I'm a changed man. He said, I'm a changed man. Oh my God.
I'm tired of Phil, man.
I'm about to say it, like, are you a changed man because you're a year older? Is that it? Like,
oh gosh. I'm wiser now. Like, man.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm a new man.
Yeah, at least I like what he's doing right now, okay? Damn.
I'm a new man.
Well, that's crazy to me. But
Man, it's crazy.
The match is kind of regardless. I'm not gonna lie. I love Liv. I love Raquel, but honestly, these two were gonna win regardless. Not Raquel. Chelsea hit Sonya, hit Chelsea, and it was their demise. They could not actually work well together. And a power bomb to Liv Morgan onto Chelsea Green was the way this match ended. That's a Liv Morgan onto Chelsea Green, and that's how the match ended. So, hey,
not bad at all.
There you go. I will say though, and I know some of you guys are probably going to be really shocked about this, I'm actually liking what Chelsea Green is doing.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
She plays this Karen gimmick. She plays this Karen gimmick very well.
I'm on board right at the moment.
And I was getting ready to shit on it.
I got scared when they first announced it. It's not
just
bad at all.
They actually just don't. Yeah. It's just they actually don't show enough of her in the ring. Like, I understand it's a lot of a character-based type, gimmick, and not so much in-ring, but Chelsea is actually a very good in-ring performer.
Yeah.
But it's all focused on the actual character for it right now, which I'm fine with, but I would actually like to see her in a ring.
Yeah. That would be nice.
What do you think of this whole Karen gimmick for Chelsea, Nate? I mean, we all thought it was probably going to be bad, but I mean, honestly, to me, I mean, she's playing it well.
I still don't know about it yet. I got to get used to it.
She's a very believable Karen. I'll say this.
Yeah, like, yeah, I about to say she's doing it very well from like the whole like segments and stuff backstage. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I'm just used to her, like how she used to be in NXT, because I was about to say in NXT she didn't really talk much. She was with Robert Stone, so like she just wrestled.
That's it. Oh my god, I forgot. like I completely was in NXT. I completely forgot what she was in NXT. She was Robert Stone.
Yeah, she was with Robert Stone, and then Aaliyah came along, and then she was with Robert Stone, and then that's when Chelsea Green left, and
that's where she started.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Whatever happened to her, by the way?
Aaliyah or Chelsea Green?
Did she just completely fall off the face of the earth?
Aaliyah?
She's backstage.
Nah, she got injured like a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got injured like a while ago. I think. Yeah, honestly? It was an injury.
I read something last week that she's not even injured anymore. Honestly, they have no plans for her.
Yeah, I know that she was injured a while ago. I don't know what type of injury it was, but yeah. I was say, well, she's still modeling on Instagram, so I guess it's not that
bad. Yeah, I mean, I see her on Instagram all the time, so I mean,
yeah.
But,
we seen her on Instagram, yeah. Yeah.
But hey, I forgot Chelsea Green was with Robert Stone. That's crazy. Damn. Okay. Man. Okay. See that. Okay. All right. Well, listen. Being paired up with Stone, I honestly, the Karen gimmick was probably a nice transition. Because being paired up with Robert Stone for so long, you probably turned into one.
Sheesh.
True.
Like Stone, I do. What that? Robbie E, right? Yeah,
Robbie E.
That's him.
Robbie E.
That was him.
Yeah.
For this, yes. E. Oh my God, yes.
Robbie E.
Who remembers Robbie E?
Robbie E. and Cookie.
Who remembers Robbie E? People in chat.
Robbie E. and Cookie.
Oh,
that's the good TNA right there. Y'all
yeah.
Who remembers the cracked out version of Eric Young in TNA? That was that was a crazy time.
With the crazy beard.
Crazy time.
I love it with the hair and the crazy beard.
I think that was crazy.
Are you talking about when he was with ODB?
I'm even talking about.
Talk.
Well, okay. Well, that version of Eric Young is kind of wild too. But I'm talking about you know the TNA video game, right?
Yeah.
That
version of
Eric Young looked in the TNA video game. That version of Eric Young. The cracked out version of Eric Young.
See, I ain't never played the video game. I seen like people play it on like YouTube and stuff. And like,
wait,
yeah,
hold up. I'm trying to remember.
He had
like the only
TNA
game they made.
Just cracked out.
Yeah, the only Impact game that they made.
Oh wait, are you talking about when he had the blonde hair or the brown hair?
The blonde hair.
I think it was blonde. Yeah, I think it was blonde.
Oh, he's talking about Team Canada, Eric Young. Oh yeah, he was weird. Yeah, he was weird. He was getting scared by his own pyro.
Yes, that.
Yeah. They had that in the game too.
Yeah,
they had that in the game.
Yes.
Yeah. He'd come out. And yeah.
That was the one.
I just thought he was cracked out. I just thought he was on drugs.
No, he was just weird.
When I played the game.
His gimmick was like socially awkward, I guess. I think that was his gimmick.
Apparently he re-signed with WWE, but I mean he hasn't shown up yet, so I don't know.
He's gonna pop up randomly on Raw one week.
Because I mean they gave the Sanity music to Nikki Cross, so I mean I don't know.
Yeah,
because Killian Dane's not in WWE anymore, and neither is Alexander Wolf. So what's really gonna happen?
This Eric Young?
Yeah, that the cracked out version.
That guy was crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Eric Young could show up and bring Sanity back, but there's no Killian Dane and no Alexander Wolf, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. People were telling me give Dexter Lumis a chance in Sanity, which I mean I guess it wouldn't be too bad, but
that probably worked.
That sounds terrible, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Eric Young, you're cool, dude. You're cool. We then had a fatal fight. You all right?
You all right?
We then had the fatal 4-way for the #1 contendership of the Intercontinental title. Karrion Kross, Madcap Moss. Look at me, I'm rhyming over here. Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio. Honestly, I didn't care who won this match. But the least likely to win this match won the match.
Yeah.
Man. I was cheering for my guy Santos the whole time. I thought this was Santos' time. I'm like, they about to push this man to the moon. It is about to be crazy. And he freaking lost again. I'm like, oh yeah, here we go.
It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, but I did see another.
Honestly, I was pulling for Santos too.
Yeah, but I did see another report about Santos and Rey backstage after, so I'm like, okay, that's good news.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Oh what? Did they or whatever? Did they have an Andrade Sammy Guevara moment? Wait. Yes.
Yes, and so the report that I saw.
Did you just
what?
They actually fought backstage?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't fight backstage.
Oh.
No, yeah,
Oh.
no, they didn't fight. Oh, you meant that because you said Sammy and Andrade, and I completely forgot that they fought backstage.
I said the Sammy and Andrade, and
Yeah,
you said yes. So
I completely
like, wait,
forgot that
what?
they fought backstage. My bad. God dang it, it's going on midnight. I'm sorry. But no, like from the report that I saw, they said that WWE quote unquote teased a push with with Santos after the match because him and Rey Mysterio traded masks after the match backstage. And they was like, oh, so Santos is gonna be a babyface now, and he might get pushed. I'm like, like, let's go. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Hey,
will it happen? I don't know, but I'm happy.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, they really should have done something with the Lugados and the Mysterios on NXT. They really should have done something there, but no. They just no. They said yeah, the fantasies of luchador style.
The only thing they did was they gave Santos the freaking cruiserweight title. That's it. But I was about to say they should have let Legado at least hold the NXT titles for a minute.
What's I love this Fatal 4-Way only because of one thing, and it wasn't even. It was just because of a line that Karrion Kross, get the hell out of here.
Him and Santos is arguing.
I don't know if you guys heard that.
Wait, what?
I don't know if you guys heard Karrion say that.
Yeah.
But
wait, what did you say?
Santos and Karrion were to hit Madcap Moss in the corner, right? But for some reason they were just arguing back and forth, and Karrion said, "Well, I did Lucha too. Get out of here." Now to people that don't know what he meant by that, he was in Lucha Underground.
Lucha Underground, yeah.
So he was in Lucha Underground as the White Rabbit, and so I mean he did Lucha 2, Lucha Underground. They were in Lucha Underground together. That was their thing. But yeah, he's like, I did Lucha 2. Get out of here. And then he threw him out of the ring. So I legitimately laughed out loud at that line because they were legitimately arguing, and I had no idea why until he said that. So I was like, cool. But Kross goes to powerbomb Mysterio, but Mysterio countered that into a head scissors takedown to put Kross on the ropes. Mysterio hit a 619, but Scarlett prevented the West Coast Pop version of it by tripping him on the ring apron. Escobar then ran in to attack Kross. They both fall out of the ring, and then Madcap Moss hit a huge elbow drop. Honestly, a very beautiful looking elbow drop by Madcap Moss, and that was it. 1, 2, 3, and Madcap Moss is the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship next week on SmackDown. He will face Gunther for the title. Very unlikely winner became the winner tonight, and either way, I thought Gunther was going to retain the title, but Madcap Moss taking a loss to Gunther, not going to be a problem, honestly. So this actually made a lot of sense after I kind of sat back and thought about it. So We're good to go.
I still want my guy, bro. I still want my guy Santos, man. I still need my guy Santos to get.
Santos will get his time.
Even though I saw the report and stuff, I don't care. I want to push now. You know what I'm saying? Him and Legado. Yes. I need him and all the rest of Legado, Zelina Vega, freaking Joaquin Wilde, and I forgot what the other dude name is. And then
Cruz del Toro.
Oh yeah, they changed his freaking name. I forgot.
Yes.
I forgot they changed his name. Cruz del Toro. What was his name? Hold on, I'm curious now.
I don't know his previous. I don't know his previous name, but I know it's Cruz del Toro.
It was something that I knew.
It's Joaquin Wilde.
Raul Mendoza.
Wait, Raul Mendoza. Raul Mendoza.
Raul Mendoza.
That's it. Raul Mendoza.
Yeah, Raul Mendoza. Yeah. So yeah, Raul Mendoza, freaking Joaquin Wilde, and Santos. I need all of them to turn them into like the I was gonna say turn them into like the no racist stuff, but turn them into like the Mexican Undisputed Era. Just have them hold all the titles.
Okay, honestly, I didn't think you were actually gonna go to Undisputed Era. I thought you were gonna go to the Shield. I thought you were gonna say the Mexican Shield, which would be even wilder.
Yeah, no. Because I was about to say the Shield is 3, Undisputed Era is 4, so that's why I said Undisputed Era. But you know,
well, yeah, I thought you were just talking about the guys. I mean, yes, I thought you were just talking about the guys. I mean, yes, Zelina's there too, but I thought you were just talking about the guys for a second.
Nah, I need all of them.
But yeah, you know,
Zelina's a part of the group too. I need all of them.
Just imagine Zelina Vega doing the Seth Rollins gimmick, where she just like leaped over the barricade and did the forward roll that he used to do in the Shield. Just imagine Zelina Vega jumping over the barricade like that. You know, considering how well of an athlete Zelina Vega is, she probably could actually do it. Who knows? It's dude. But that was really it for SmackDown, guys. Other than the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way and the stuff with Sammy and the Bloodline, not much really happened on the show. I thought it was a decent episode, but nothing too out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, the show for me was kind of trash. Like I said, except for the Usos match and the Fatal 4-Way match, the rest of the show, it was like So
next week, guys, is the go home shows for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. It's kind of crazy that we're already here, but they always do that. They have the Elimination Chamber and Royal Rumble very close to each other, and then WrestleMania, it's like we're getting 12 shows for build for WrestleMania, which is nice. It's 6 weeks, so convert that to the 2 shows. It's 12 shows. I feel like Raw and SmackDown better have a good build for WrestleMania. I'm telling you right now, because WrestleMania is looking to be a fantastic show. We just got to get through those 6 weeks, and we're golden. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, Sammy is about to get the craziest pop ever next week.
Dude, I can't wait. This is the type of season that I love out of WWE. Really. Like this is what I really live for when being a wrestling fan. It's a good time.
Lash Legend won a match.
Oh, you're watching NXT.
Holy shit. When?
Just now. Tonight.
How's that new commentator?
It's not bad. I mean, I didn't even realize it even hit me. I forgot you told me about that. I gotta go watch it again now. I wasn't even focused on that. I was focused on Lash. I was not looking.
I was focused on Lash.
Oh yeah, Nate. By the way, there's a new commentator for Level Up now. I think what's his name? I sent you in the chat.
I don't watch Level Up anyway, so it don't matter. But
Nate, you gotta watch that shit, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying that listen. No, I actually have to agree with Lop on that one. I understand I used to call it NXT Dark, but the show actually has some pretty good talent.
That shit goes stupid.
I know I used to call it NXT Dark, but it's got good talent. Who the heck was that guy I sent you?
Bruce something? I don't think
what's the name?
you said you sent it to me?
Oh, no, I sent it to Loft because I knew he watched Level Up. Blake Howard. Blake Howard is the new. he legitimately just got signed this week. So
hold on, Blake Howard.
Make sure you do commentator because other Blakes will show up.
Commentator. Oh crap! Hold up. Blake Chadwick has been hired to work as a new announcer / commentator for the NXT brand. Oh, he's from UFC. Okay.
Yes, he is.
Can he come to Raw?
And from what I heard, he was.
Yeah.
From what I heard, he was very good in the UFC too. So, now I hope he's just doing some stuff for Level Up just to get his feet wet, and then hopefully he'll replace Kevin Patrick because god damn is he god awful on the mic on commentary.
He's not no Morrow though.
Yeah, no.
They need to bring back.
Well, nobody will ever replace Mauro Ranallo. Mauro Ranallo was the voice of NXT.
You can't replace Mamma Mia. Come on, man. Mamma Mia.
I gotta go back and watch some of that stuff, man. Dude, I can't believe I was there for NXT TakeOver 5 in Hartford. Oh my god, that was such a good show. Such a good show. I don't know if I ever actually told you guys that.
I was there at War Games 2019.
Can they come back here, please? I promise I'll go this time.
I promise I'll go this time.
This is ridiculous.
I'm about to say,
dude, Luff, I wish you really experienced Black and Gold the way I did, man. Oh my god,
me fucking too, Phil.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I tell you matches to go check out.
It's not going to be the same, man.
I'm about to say it's most definitely not going to be the same now because NXT is like.
I know it's not the same, but man, but at least you have that atmosphere.
Oh no, I've definitely watched. I've definitely watched a lot of it. I'm trying to get through it now.
When Sasha Banks took the headband of Izzy, dropped it, slammed it on the floor, stomped on it, and made Izzy cry, bro. Oh my god, dude.
That's the thing. I saw all the big stuff in real time, but like the small stuff that I wish I did see, I didn't see. Like all the big stuff that happened, I always was like around for.
But so all the other stuff, so you saw that.
Yeah.
So you saw that thing with Izzy and Sasha. Okay.
I watched this one thing on Peacock where like showed like all of Sasha's best moments in the company, and it like started there. It was like one of the third ones, like third or fourth one or some shit like that.
She made Izzy cry, bro. I see Izzy on TikTok now. I see Izzy on TikTok now, just killing it. Yeah, she's on TikTok now.
Oh, okay.
She's like an actual grown adult now. It's kind of crazy.
Well, all right. Shout out to her, I guess.
It's Izzy Mania. It's the same thing that she's always done. It's just.
First of all, speaking of fucking Mercedes, she's about to have fucking Battle of the Valley's coming up very quickly. That shit's
yeah, when is that?
Very soon. Oh, yes.
The second week of February, I think.
February. I think it's like February. Isn't it like February?
Hold on.
February 18th? No, wait, no, that's Elimination Chamber.
I was say that's next week.
Shit.
It is February 18th.
Oh yeah, they come on at the same time.
Oh, so it's on the
hour apart.
It's on the same day as Elimination Chamber. Shit.
Yeah.
God dang it. Why?
Okay. So wait a second. Okay. I know two matches. I know two matches that are going to be on that show. I don't know anything else on the card, but I know two matches on that show. One being obviously Mercedes and Kyrie. And two, and this is going to be a fucking.
I got the
card
right
That's
here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So.
Okay. And the second one I know is happening is Eddie Kingston versus Jay White, which is about to go crazy. That's about to go nuts.
So we got.
But I don't know anything else on the show.
I think these two are dark matches. Yeah, I think these two are dark matches. But Alex Coughlin versus J.R. Kratos.
Who the fuck?
Who?
And David Finlay versus Bobby Fish.
Bobby who?
I know David Finlay.
Bobby Fish.
David Finlay and Bobby Fish?
I want to see Fish.
And then
dude,
it says,
David Finlay's gonna have a great match against him. No, I think that's gonna be cool.
Just Finn and Fish.
Finn and Fish. Oh my god.
Finn and Fish. I'm about to say, isn't David Finlay's son?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I thought so. All right, so
you didn't know that, Nate? You love?
No, I knew that. I was just asking. I'm like, isn't that Finley's son?
I didn't know that. Shit.
Oh no, those are pre-show matches. Okay.
Yes. Yo, Fred Rosser's on the show. What?
Yes, sir. Darren Young. Millions of dollars.
What?
Millions of dollars.
Darren Young is on the show. Yes.
And he's
crazy.
And he's fighting Kenta for the open weight championship.
Oh yeah, this might go stupid. Oh,
bro, my guy.
He's fighting Hideo. He's fighting Hideo Watami.
Hideo Watami. Bruh.
You got some crazy stuff going on.
Yes, sir.
Yo, wait, and then for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, Okada. or Shingo Takagi, depending on who's the champion. Wait, versus TBA. It's a mystery opponent.
Yeah, versus to be determined.
Oh my god, it's a mystery opponent versus either Okada or Takagi. Oh my god, that's kind of crazy.
Oh my god, it's Roman Reigns. Oh shit.
Acknowledge me, Battle of the Valley.
Battle of the Valley. Acknowledge me.
Fucking awesome.
We then have Jay White versus Eddie Kingston. I know people are already shitting on that match, but that match is gonna go stupid.
That's a crazy match right there.
That match is gonna go
Tom
crazy.
Lawler versus Homicide in a filthy rules fight.
Homicide? Oh, we're going TNA. Yeah.
What the heck is a filthy rules fight?
I don't know. Sounds fucking awesome.
Oh, it's a. I just clicked on it. It's a hardcore match.
It's some kind of hardcore match, yeah.
What the heck is Tom Lawler though?
Tom Lawler. I got no idea.
Oh,
I know that's not.
Oh, he wrestles in MLW. That's why I don't know.
Okay. We then had the Motor City Machine Guns and Chris Sabin versus West Coast Wrecking Crew for the strong openweight tag team titles. Okay. I mean, I guess that's... wait. Oh, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Yeah. Duh, Phil. I know who they are. Okay. Interesting. We have...
TV about to get all my money.
Mascara Dorada, Josh Alexander, Adrian Quest, and Rocky Romero versus Kushida, Valador Jr., Kevin Knight, and the DKC. Who the heck is the DKC?
The DKC actually goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I've actually seen his work before.
DKC.
For those who are wondering, Dorada is Grand League. Josh Alexander is Josh Alexander. I don't think anybody has to, need a refresher course on that. He's fantastic in Impact. And obviously, if you've seen Rocky Romero on AEW, you know who he is. Kushida, hoverboard walk guy, futuristic.
Marty McFly.
Thing. Yes. I actually couldn't think of that, so thank you, Nate.
He said,
I don't know who Volador
Marty McFly.
I don't know. I don't know who Volador is, but I just looked at a picture of him. He looks pretty cool, so he looks like a high flyer type dude. And then finally we have Zack Sabre Jr. versus Clark Connors. Now listen, nobody's gonna know who Clark Connor is unless you watch Forbidden Door, because Forbidden Door he was in the Fatal 4-Way for the All Atlantic Championship.
I think I remember him.
And probably people still understand who he is.
Yeah, I still don't remember, but I had a chance to go to Forbidden Door and I didn't go.
Dude, you should have went, bro. Oh my god.
The reason why was because AEW came 2 days before here in Milwaukee, and I already went to that one, and I didn't want to, go to Forbidden Door, so.
Dude, that pay-per-view was so good too. And I know people shout all over it, but man, that was such a good show.
Damn. What time does Battle of the Valley come on, bro?
7.
God dang it, man.
Legitimately is an hour before.
I'm gonna have to turn off Elimination Chamber. People gonna be pissed, but I'm gonna have to bro, I'm not missing Mercedes, bro.
Oh hell no. I refuse.
Money. Like, come on, man.
This is gonna be my laptop.
Dude, I'm gonna have to watch both of them at the same time. Like,
I'm gonna say, bro, you just hear money. Like, oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
These are the days we're having
That's exactly it, Lop. I'm gonna have one on my laptop and one on my TV.
Oh no, I'm gonna hook my PC up and hit it with the double monitor. Oh, it's gonna be
hit it with the double monitor.
Oh, I'm gonna put the double monitor.
Oh, it's gonna be stupid.
Oh my god, I feel like look left to see Mercedes, look right and see fucking Roman Reigns.
Monday.
Yo, I'm looking at the Forbidden Door card and forgot how good this card was. Holy shit.
Oh, man. Hey, the Bucks won 10 in a row. Let's get it.
Oh, boo.
We on the up and up. We beat the Clippers by 13.
And people were shitting on Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy. That match slapped. Oh my god.
Hate Orange Cassidy.
That shit.
Why?
That shit was hard.
We talked about this already. I do not like that guy.
No. Orange Cassidy got the juice.
Claudio Castagnoli actually debuted on that show too, bro. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Against Zack Sabre Jr. Good.
God dang
Jay
it,
White, Hangman and Page, Okada, and Adam Cole. Bro, such a good... Oh my god, this show.
See, I wanna watch it on my laptop too while watching Elimination Chamber. But the thing is that my internet be messed up when I be having like multiple devices on at the same time, which is why I don't do like the live reactions anymore, because it messed up terrible on the Royal Rumble, and I was like, I got to turn this crap off. So
yeah,
man.
It happened during the Royal Rumble match too. I was pissed.
Damn.
I was like, oh yeah, Kofi, and then all of a sudden it just messed up. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to turn this off.
Damn.
Listen.
I don't really feel too bad though, because the Rumble was terrible once again. So,
well, guys, whatever we decide to do, there will be an Elimination Chamber post show on OTB. There's no doubt about that. But with Battle of the Valley happening the same day, we're talking about Battle of the Valley. I'm gonna find a way to watch it, even if it has to be the day after, and I will watch that shit and come back here to talk about it, because I'm not missing Mercedes, and I'm definitely not missing that Eddie Kingston match, because that match is gonna go hard, and people are already shitting on it before it happens. So I'm gonna make them eat my words. But Elimination Chamber post show after the pay-per-view, that's for damn sure, because I'm not missing that. And then we'll see what happens with Battle in the Valley. Is it in or of? What the hell is the show called?
Battle of.
No, it's Battle In.
Battle in. Battle in.
I think it's Battle In. Yeah, Battle in the Valley. I got the website up right now, the New Japan website. It's Battle in the Valley.
I've been calling it of the entire time.
I've been saying the wrong name for 2 weeks.
Okay. God dang it, New Japan.
Damn it, man. I'm saying of man long.
Because I typed in Battle of the Valley 2 on Google, and it popped up Battle in the Valley. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's it.
Wait, were you actually saying the wrong name for the past few weeks, or were you
I was too. I was saying like Battle of the Valley, and then I just looked at the website right now and say Battle in the Valley. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, so
Well, Lyle said it in such a comedic tone. I thought he was just saying it as like a joke.
Oh no, I was fucking serious.
I've been calling it wrong.
No one said anything to me. I was like, okay.
Oh man.
Thanks.
Now, guys, I promise you, us talking about Battle in the Valley was not just to get this post show over 2 hours long. It wasn't supposed to be that way. Somebody just brought it up, and we kind of just talked about it. So yeah, no. I'm
sorry.
It was not planned because we have to make this thing over 2 hours. But hey, no. Listen, honestly, I'm actually glad you brought that up, because honestly, I would not have known that Battle in the Valley would have. Yes, it's in Battle in the Valley was next week, so you actually did good on yourself there. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us on OTB. Still here. We appreciate you. Do you guys have anything to say before we're out of here?
Stop stitching that girl's video. She's not gonna fuck you,
bro. I was just, bro. I'm so glad I did it, bro. Y'all been taking major L's, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Y'all been taking major L's, bro. I
took one. I'm fine. I'm fine with it though.
The one thing that I like about her though is that she's not putting up with y'all stuff though. She's not putting up with it, bro. Bro, oh my god, like, bro, the way she did Zay,
listen,
oh my god,
that was ridiculous.
Yo,
that was
the way she did Zay was Listen,
She called Phil cute.
I mean, I was too late to delete. I was too late to delete mine, but yeah, she called me cute. So honestly, I'm cool with it.
I guess
Like,
he won.
hey,
I think,
listen.
Right? Oh.
Hey. Y'all think I lost at that response? Hey, listen, I'm good.
Oh no, you didn't lose. Zay lost.
Honestly, Zay lost. He completely. That was. I felt bad for him.
The crazy thing is that I saw the original video when he made it. I didn't know that she was gonna be that quick to pop up with a response. I'm like, I wake up the next morning and I see it. I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, and then I saw a lost video. I'm like, oh.
I was astonished. Why is she so mean for it, man? Damn.
Bro, she done had it. She was like, all right, this is the last one, bro. Y'all need to stop. All right.
I knew he was talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Like, man.
Yo, and she got Malik pretty hard too.
I didn't even see the one for Narco.
She got Malik pretty hard too.
I just stopped watching them.
Oh man!
And for whatever reason, Tyler and her have like actual robbery stuff going on right now.
Oh yeah,
no idea what's going on there.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy. Suplex. Yeah, her and Suplex. Like they legitimately have some kind of robbery going on. Listen, I would have loved to listen. I know it's probably never going to happen, but imagine if we just like had her on for the show and just talked about like, all right, what was the whole purpose of this, and what were your actual thoughts when people just started stitching the video?
Book it, Phil. Book it.
And just actually getting her perspective on like how all of it came in. Like,
book it.
Like, I wouldn't actually mind talking to her about all that kind of stuff like that. It'd be kind of cool.
Book that shit.
Because I'm gonna be real. She came out of nowhere for this whole Wrestle Talk thing.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure she got plenty of followers from that one video, and a whole bunch of dudes up in her DMs trying to stitch this video, trying to shoot shots at her and getting rejected. It's amazing. I saw this crap while I was on vacation. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm glad that I ain't making no videos to this because boy, oh boy. Oh my goodness. I'm like, nah.
Listen, when I made my video, I didn't think, I mean, of course you would see it because obviously anytime somebody stitches your video, they get a notification. But I'm like, shit, I probably should delete this because honestly, at that point, she's gonna catch me in this. I'm gonna get roasted because, I mean, it's me. I expected a lot worse, honestly. So when she actually did the whole video and it wasn't actually too bad, I'm like, oh, okay. Hey, all right.
Phil got off easy.
Honestly, I came out a winner and all that, considering everybody else. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. There you go. Other than not stitching the girl's video, do you guys have anything else to say before we got out of here?
Happy to be back on OTB. Yay.
Yeah.
Rejoice.
And Paul Heyman, again, if I see you on Raw and you call Cody a dumbass, we're gonna have problems. I'm gonna have to talk to you. But yeah. Don't call him a dumbass because he honestly didn't deserve that for real, and I kind of felt bad for him. And honestly, he couldn't defend himself. So, what? Why'd you say fuck him for? I don't know. It's kind of rude, honestly. But hey, it'll be okay in the end. Once we get that winged eagle back, and yes, I want the winged eagle. Yes. Give it to me. But that's it for OTB episode 316. What? OTB 316 said I just whipped your ass.
Coach Stone Stone Cold what?
And that's the bottom line.
I waited 300 because OTB said so.
Because OTB said so.
And that's the bottom line. Because OTB said so. I waited 316 episodes to say that.
Okay.
So good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe. God bless. And we will talk to you. If not during the weekend, Monday from the home show before the Elimination Chamber. Talk to you soon, guys. Peace.